I'm News4 Jax's Chief Meteorologist David Heckard. Well, we're getting closer and closer to the start of hurricane season, but already one portion of the United States is getting ravaged by a major tropical system. That is Guam. They are dealing with Super Typhoon Maewar. So you got to go a long ways away here to see where this system is. In fact, a lot of people don't know this. Guam is considered a U.S. territory, but it is thousands of miles away from the mainland, sitting well west of Hawaii. In fact, Guam is closer to the Philippines than Hawaii, and you can see the core of the system just continues to ravage Guam. The good news is that Maewar's core, or eye, ended up going towards the north of Guam. The bad news is the southern eye wall set on top of the northern portion of the island for an extended period of time, and the National Weather Service issued an extreme wind warning for this system. This has been a significant blow to Guam. We don't have a ton of information that's come in, but it looks like they've lost next-rad Doppler radar capabilities for at least a day now, and the vast majority of the island is anticipated to be without power. And the bad news is Maewar is not done yet. In fact, it is anticipated to develop into a super typhoon here over the next couple of days as it rolls into the warm waters of the Philippine Sea and the far western sections of the Pacific. Looks like it's going to miss the Philippines at this point and kind of take a curve towards Taiwan. However, some of the updated computer models take it a little bit further north, potentially taking it all the way up into far southern sections of Japan. So Maewar is going to impact at least a portion of Asia, it looks like, as we head into the early part of next week. Now, Guam, which kind of sits out in the middle of the Pacific, you may be saying to yourself, well, I bet they have systems quite a bit. Well, they have seen their share of systems. However, they don't get directly hit very often. And a great example of this is from the NOAA historical hurricane graphic. And you can see within a 200-mile radius, there have been quite a few typhoons and named storms that have traveled through the area. In fact, there at the top of your screen, 39 systems in recorded history have passed within 200 miles of Guam. 15 of them were major hurricanes. In fact, this is the biggest biggest typhoon, to impact Guam since 2002. But to put that number 39 there in perspective, Jacksonville in recorded history has had 80 storms that have passed within 200 miles of the city proper. So although Guam does see these, it's very rare for them to take a direct hit. This looks like it's going to be the first direct hit in at least 20 years. And the devastation is going to be pretty unbelievable, unfortunately, for Guam, months, if not years, to fully recover. I'm Assistant Chief Meteorologist David Heckard for Channel 4, the local station.